What's up everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new up in this place and you've clicked this video and you're watching us for the first time, welcome to the channel. My name is Ntwanie, and to everybody who's returning, thank you so much for tuning back in today, guys. Today I want to talk about something that has resonated with me since June, actually, this year. It was a conversation that I actually had with my counseling partner at the time. Well, he still is my counseling partner even now, actually, but we had this conversation around June, and he was asking me, so what do you think you want to do? Where do you think your career is going? What do you think you want to do with this CASA thing? And I was like to him, I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do after I'm signed off. So he told me his story, and he told me how after he finished his articles he went abroad, and then he worked, like he did secondment, and then he decided to extend his secondment abroad. I think he was in the UK at the time, and he worked there, and he says, for the longest time I worked abroad because I thought being abroad is what I want, but the job he was doing was not exactly what he had thought he would do after his articles, right? So he was telling me that, you know, the one thing I've realized with working abroad and working on the CASA thing is that the CASA is not, it's a goal to have, especially when you're still studying. Like, the one thing you want to achieve is getting those 4 letters, but when you do, it's not about the CASA anymore. It becomes about you. And this ties into something my coach said in one of our sessions. He said that the CASA thing is an enabler. So it enables you to do certain things, but what you do with it depends on you. So that's what today's video is all about, right? It's all about this CA thing that we want so bad being an enabler in your life. And it's not something you really think about when you're still a student. It's not something you really think about when, you know, you're still working towards the CA. But when you're so close to it, like I'm not even that close. Like, I still have a year to go, but the more closer you get there, the more you realize that this dream that you've had for the past 7, 8, 9 years is now, you're now reaching it. You know, you're gonna be a CA, but you end up wondering, so after that, what do I do? Because I've gotten this thing that I wanted to get, but what do I do then? Who am I? Like, the CA designation will not put food on your table. It is what you do with it that is going to make you the person that you want to be, and what you want to contribute to the economy. So that is sort of the conversation that had me thinking a lot. And my coach always says this. He always says that it's not about the end goal. It's not about whether or not you get the CA. It's about what you do with it when you get it. It's about the process of becoming the CA that makes you even greater than the CA designation. Like, it's amazing the way he says it. I think I'm paraphrasing. I'm probably not even saying it in the correct words and with the depth that he explains it, but I just wanted to pass on this message to you guys. Like, isn't it so inspiring that you have these people who are already CAs, who have gone through everything that we are going through now, and they come back and tell us that, guys, it's not about the CA thing. It's great to have, it's gonna open doors for you, but what you do once those doors are open is completely up to you. Where you want to take the CA thing is completely up to you. So my coach normally calls the CA designation an enabler. So he calls it, this will enable you to go and be that. This will enable you to go and do that. But that thing that you go and do is entirely up to you. So I wanted to bring this message to you guys, because when I look at it, I'm thinking, after all these years that we spent in university studying accounting, finance, all of those modules, writing those tests, it's not actually about the CASA. It's actually a process to build the person you become in the CASA. I don't know if you get that, right? But to me, it's so much mind-blowing. Like, it takes away the focus on the end thing, and then it brings the focus to the process of becoming. You know, so the process that we go through, the 7 years that we have to get through, and for me 8 years actually, that I had to go through to get to this designation, it is what makes me the CA that I am, you know. So it's more than just the CA. If you're still a student, yes, the CASA designation is actually your goal, but the closer you get to the goal, you'll actually start to realize that, no man, the CSA is good, it's gonna be there next to my name, but like, you need to decide now what you're gonna do with yourself. The CASA will open the doors, it will let people take notice of you, people will look at you twice, people will think about your name, but what you do after that is entirely up to you. That's why the process of becoming a CA, I believe, is so long, because it takes so much learning, it takes so much courage, it takes so much determination and focus and discipline to become the CA, right? And that process is what makes you the person who deserves that designation. It's what makes you even the person after the designation. So it's mind-blowing for me. Like, I started to see the CA thing in a different light after the conversation with my coach and also the conversation with my counseling partner. Like, I started to think about me. I started to think about the kind of person I want to be in the profession, and stopped thinking about what can the CA thing do for me, you know. So it's sort of like a change in mindset, and you start thinking about, what can I do with this thing? What can I use it for? Where can I go? Or what are my interests even that can align with this designation? Instead of thinking, so I'm a CA, what can this designation do for me? It's about what you want to do with it, right? So I hope this message resonates with you guys. And I know a lot of you are in the middle of your exams, or maybe if you're done, it's a good thing to think about, especially when you're in exams and it seems all so blurry, you know, and you get frustrated and you're tired, and you're like, exams comes with a lot, guys. I know that, and I know that very well. But if it's any consolation, it is the process of becoming. It is that exam that's gonna make you deserve that designation. It's that exam that's gonna mold you into the type of CA that you want to be, you know. So embrace the process. Like, go through it, feel every part of it, enjoy it, if you can, and learn from it, and become better in the process before you get to the end goal. Because once you get to the end goal, the only thing that matters there is you and the kind of person the process has molded you to be. So allow yourself to learn, man. Like, go through that exam. If you fail, work through it, you know, get up and try again, because it's that resilience that will make you so much greater in your profession, you know. So those were my words on this video. I don't know if I was mumbling, I don't know if I was making sense, but yeah, man, like, it changed my mind. Like, it changed the way I look at things. Mostly the designation itself, actually, because I kid you not, guys, the closer you get to it, the more you realize it's not about the designation. It's actually about what you want to do with the designation. It enables you to go to certain places, it enables you to speak to certain types of people, for you to be able to maneuver your way into what you want. And it's been amazing. Like, the past 6 months, I've been re-looking at things, and I started looking at what I'm gonna do after articles through the lens, what is it that I can use the CA thing for, instead of, okay, now I'm qualified, you know, what do I do with the CA thing, you know. So it sort of changes your mindset, and it sort of shifts the focus from the CASA into you and what you want to do with it, right? I hope this makes sense. If you have questions, if you have comments, if maybe this also sort of changed your mindset in the way you see things, drop a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts are on this topic. I'd really actually love to know what you guys are thinking. I know if you're still a bit far, it may seem like the CA thing is the goal, and I know that very well because it was for me for quite a while. Actually, it was for me until 6 months ago. So yeah, definitely I will not blame you in any way. It is still a goal to achieve, but it's just that when you get closer to it, you realize that there's more than just that goal, right? So I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Give it a massive thumbs up if you did, and comment down below, let me know of your thoughts. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.